Hi, it's Chef Cyndi with Fresh and Easy. Today we're making rack of lamb. Now a lot of people tend to shy away from it because they think it's a little too complicated to make, but I'm going to show you how easy it is, and it's a showstopper for any entertaining. Our ingredients are rack of lamb, our roasted garlic marinade, and then for our sides we're going to use our ready to cook carrots, string beans, and even our roasted potatoes. So let's get cooking. The first thing we're going to do is roast our potatoes because that's what takes the longest. Our oven has been preheating at 375. And these containers are great because you can use the same container to roast in. Just make sure you take all of this labeling off. It has all kinds of great herbs and lemon. And we'll roast this in the oven for 55 minutes. Onto the lamb. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to score it. And scoring serves two purposes. Not only does it make it look pretty, but it also gives you all kinds of little nooks and crannies. And these little nooks and crannies, as I like to call them, will allow for any kind of flavoring that you're incorporating into the meat to get into. Now, also, you want to be very gentle here. You're not going to cut through the whole piece of meat, but you also want to, if you notice here, this little sliver here, then you're going to go the other direction and cut it the other way. And it's something that looks really nice and is going to give you tons of flavor. All right, last one. We're going to add this into our trusty little resealable plastic bag and use our marinade. This garlic marinade you can put on chicken, on steak, on flank steak, but I really love the way it works with this lamb. Now before we continue, I'm going to wash my hands quite quickly because I've just handled some raw meat. Now we'll seal this up, get as much air out of it as possible. Then we'll simply massage the lamb, and this will marinate in the fridge for anywhere between 30 minutes to an hour. This doesn't require a lot of marinating time because the cutlets are pretty small. And then we'll go on to the roasting. Our lamb is marinated, and we have our stovetop here with our skillet that's on pretty high heat. We'll take this out, and we're going to take out any excess marinade by blotting it with a few paper towels. Now you want to take any excess marinade off because you want to sear it and you want to get a crispy crust. We're going to add to our hot pan some olive oil, and then you should hear a nice sizzle. Here we go. That's exactly what you want to hear. We're going to cook this for 2 minutes on each side, and then into the oven it'll go. Now as you can see, we have a really nice sear onto this rack of lamb. Turn off my stove, and I'll take this into the same oven, which is at 375 degrees where we have our potatoes. We'll kill two birds with one stone here. And our lamb will be ready in about 10 minutes. A few minutes left before our meal is ready, and the last thing to do are cook our carrots and green beans. And all we're going to do is we're going to pierce this a few times and microwave this for anywhere between 4 to 6 minutes on high. So our lamb is out of the oven. Everything else is ready to roll. Now our lamb has been resting for about maybe 5 minutes. You want to tent it a little bit with some foil paper. And here it is. Now we're going to cut it into, now since we're serving it as a dinner, this is good enough for 2 portions. So we're going to cut it in half. And cutting it here. We've got this beautiful rack here, and finish up this last plate with these yummy herb potatoes. I'm trying to get away from me, but here we go. Don't forget a little bit of that lemon. Some vegetables. And then our beautiful rack of lamb. Something that seemed like it was really complicated, as you can see, it's quite easy to do. And a great wine for this is our Cabernet Sauvignon. It's a Matuco wine. It's delicious and it's robust. Perfect pairing for this lamb.